Hey up, how do? Welcome back to another tea time. Um, Although I'm actually without my cup. I've got people downstairs and my cup's in use. But nonetheless, it was our the tea time. Thanks this time is Twisted Fairy, as you can see on the screen. For those that didn't tune in the other day, welcome. But you'll find that I now do a tea time thanks each episode. Good morning, sir, buddy, as that gentleman says there. Stuntman. Good morning, Paul. Hope you're doing all right. Hope the temperature's increasing where you are, and has spring finally worked its way through yet, Paul? Steve Paul. Paul saying hi, buddy. Haha. You know it, Joey. We said hi, Joey. Looking forward to that Marty Wild interview. If I'm not busy with my son, he has half a day. It's tea time. Yeah, funny enough, tea as in cup of tea. But because I'm a northerner as well, tea also means dinner where I'm from. Sometimes it's just very confusing. That's why we put afternoon tea when we talk about a cup of tea with biscuits and cakes and all that good stuff. Yeah, Gibbs too. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Watch. Live long and prosper. Well, hey, just made lunch and a cup of tea. Happy down Thursday afternoon. Cheers, Disco. Hope you're doing well. Disco was actually the first person to have a tea time thanks on the last episode. I say episode on the last this thing. All right, look. Hey up, Uncle Dave. Are you doing all right? How's the Island Man treating you? I say Uncle Dave. He's not actually my uncle. Although he was in the. Never mind. We won't go there. Should be fun. Tea is at 5 p.m. Dinner is at 12. Then what do you call lunch? And then if you really want to mix it up, you just get the Southerners that then start calling things supper. And that just gets the brain cells going a little bit. Very soon, Joey, very soon. If I was Spock, I would probably say live long and go, yep. That's the way, buddy. I'm with Dodgy Uncle now. No, that was Dodgy Derek, not you, Dave. Dodgy Derek. Aye. He could peel an orange in his pocket, I tell you. I just call it food, whatever time of day. Well, unless if it's actually within the disco arms and then it's a bar snack. But, anyhow, drink off a Pepsi Max because that's what I was drinking before I had people come round. But I was prepared. I did bring the rich tea. I did bring the rich tea biscuits. I used to be in my brothers. I used to stick my fingers up Luke's bum and tell him that to say out. Yeah. I mean, it worked for about 10 years. And then I got heavy. I outgrew my my stage of life. Classic rich tea. Yeah, rich tea is like the perfect dunkable biscuit because it's like sometimes like digestive, a little bit too heavy, a little bit too biscuity, but rich tea, spot on. Only problem is, how long do you leave your rich tea dipped in? I'd be very careful there because I know you lot in chat. The way your minds think. I only get enough money for Pepsi minimum. Got the minimum amount of syrup required to make it considered a pop. Have you moved to the UK, Joe? Oi, oi, my beautiful twin. Hey up, Escobar. And just because Escobar's here, uh, that one's for Twisted. Tea time, thanks. Cold and windy as hell a day. I'm still just having my coffee and being lazy. Yeah. So the one thing Sharky always says is he never goes live at an appropriate time for any of us Americans to be able to join in. Da-da! Where's Sharky? In bed, probably, with his lemons. Did you feel this that got fired? They don't unspeakable things. Was that you, Uncle David? Escobar. Oh, ginger nuts. Yeah. Ginger nuts are a good ginger biscuit. But when you've got Yorkshire Parkin on your doorstep, yeah, it's always got to be Yorkshire Parkin. All that extra syrup and molasses and sugar. And the fun thing is, so a Yorkshire Parkin and a Lancashire Parkin, the only difference is the Yorkshire one's a little bit drier, a bit like our humour. It twisted. Yeah, I spun the wheel, and you were the name. Talk of the shark, and he shall appear. Good morning, Sharky. Happy toilet time for you. We all know what he's doing. It's a Californian ritual. Uh, uh, yeah, I mean, I would say very special, but you'll notice that Stuntman Steve hasn't got one either. Yeah, I've actually got some Lottie Shaw's um, Yorkshire Parkin for the next one. Um, the next one is actually going to be coffee time. That's 7:30 Saturday morning. But it should be Monday or Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday again. Another tea time. Well, I'm thinking I could do a different biscuit to go with a cup of tea on every show. Maybe, I don't know. I'll put a poll out and people can vote on which biscuit I think's best. Apart from a Dewey biscuit, of course, or a special cookie. Yeah, he is Dewey. Okay, mate, no problem. Enjoy work, pal. Jack, he's at work already. I keep forgetting about that 1 hour change. Can't you Americans just change your time at the same time that we do? Makes it so easier. I don't give a crap. Don't worry about it. Must be really early, Joey. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, considering all he does is go around and just shake lemon trees, he's an early riser. Hey up, Josh. How you doing, mate? Cheers, Mr. Mercedes. I might be a little bit more Mr. Mercedes once that other thing's gone to Ferrari. Josh, just saying, just saying. Nah, no soggy biscuits. Got to be proper dunkable biscuits. Got to be worthy enough. What about breakfast beer? That's usually what Stuntman Steve does on a Friday and Saturday, Josh. So if you ever want to join Stuntman Steve and the Americans for a breakfast beer, then he's usually around somewhere. Joey, I just started 10 minutes. 10 minutes late. Ah, that's a bummer. I tried to time it. I thought, when will Sharky be ready? It's on his time. Yeah, never mind. No, we don't like being told what to do. Our clock is always right. It's a bloody pain in the rear, though, isn't it? I kind of like the story when it was like, oh, we changed the time so the farmers can get their jobs done during daylight hours. Tell them to get up earlier. You know, stop changing the time round. Never mind. Farmers' protests are happening though. I find that interesting. I might actually do a video talk about the farmers' protest and what it means because that's developed in a big way. 7:30 makes sense. See? Talk of breakfast beer and Stuntman appears. Beer's good any time of the day. Yeah. Beer to life is what water to life is for some people. Oh, look. Here's that Steve Manstunt tumbled into chat again. Welcome. I couldn't say that without that. Steve is back. Steve. No, not good, Steve. I'm out of tea. Need to go brew another cuppa. Tell me about it, Disco. I'm not even out of tea. I've got a big bag of 1,000 Yorkshire tea bags downstairs. Only thing is, when you've got more books on your shelf than you've got cups in the house, makes it an issue when people pop around. They were like, oh, we'll just cancel your live. No, dedicated. I'm a professional. Can't you tell, Steve? It's all right, folks, because I've made one for every single one of you. So whoever the wheel lands on, that'll be the one for the day. That, yeah, you could be right there, twisted. I never thought of that actually. Never thought of that. You're the only one who deserves the name fairy, says the pixie to the elf. Oh, and there's the elf. One more cup of coffee, going to work. Motivation, journey out to my shed. What a day, mate. What a day. You've got it all sorted and organised. I wish a lot more people were like you, buddy. That's just because I'm the only one that has fairy dust coming out my eye. Steve usually has the stuff out the ass from the mouth, but swiftly moving on. Well, but yeah, I didn't know really what to talk about on this one. With having people here, and would I not? And I'm like, yes, I will. But yeah, coffee time. I've told Steve today. I've curfewed myself for the weekend. So people, you'll only see me for 2 hours on Saturday. Now that could be an hour on Steve's stream and an hour on Simo's, or 2 hours on Simo's. I'll make that decision when I come to it. Plus my coffee time on Saturday morning, 7:30. Woohoo! Still can't get. Well, I mean, as long as nobody puts him in the corner when he's crying. Our snowflake there, the resident snowflake. We've all got one. Actually, I think most people in chat, their resident snowflake is Steve. I think we've all got the same one. Towers on Simo stream. It's like, wait, no. Customs at Heathrow. Yeah. But I'm only going to be drinking for 2 hours on Saturday, so I thought I'll make a decision. Obviously, if Stuntman Steve goes way too early Saturday, then it will be 2 hours on Simo's. Because Simo's celebrating his 900 subs. If you want my panel, but I have certain standards. Actually, you understand. I've seen your panel, buddy. I'm not sure where the standard level sits at times. No, put Stuntman in the corner. Yeah. That's the way to do it. But I did apologise to Steve for talking too much. The thing is, Steve got offended by people talking too much, but not about the stuff we were talking about. Silly Steve. But anything to send me a bit loopy? Yes, of course. Cool. Too late to apologise. It's too late. No swim for me on Saturday. I'm on the bar all weekend. Unless it's pissing the rain and I'm really bored. That should be, the social element coming into it. Disco. No, I get. So it's like me if I go to a bar, the last thing you'd see me is on YouTube. Different type of socializing, isn't it? It's I to be honest, I kind of miss it. It's been 10 months. No, 11 months since I was last at a pub. That's a long time. It's a long time. Considering I was in a pub like four nights a week. Hashtag silly Steve. Amongst other things, Steve. Amongst other things. Snowflake Steve. Same time this weekend, Leslie. Well, in the 2 hours you're allowed to be live anyway. Yeah, I still might do a little private coffee morning. You know, before Stuntman starts down inside us at 9:30 to get ready for his noon stream. And if anybody wants to know, Steve's cider choice this weekend is Dickens. Dickens cider. Mm-hmm. You can come in this autumn. At the bar. Morton's. No one pats. Stuntman Steve in the corner. He tumbles there all by himself. Perfect disco. See, now that's what I'm talking about. Talented people. Last time I went to the pub was up 10 plus years ago. So when we came out of that funny period of us all having to stay home and locked under the stairs and stuff, I was the first one in my local pub. Oh, it was great. I then went on and had about 14 pints of beer, which turned out was also great. My favourite. Oh, that's the wife. You wish it was the wife. Thank you. I'm here all week. Take a bow, disco. Cheers, Mick T. Mickey T. Please Peter wish twisted. I was going to say, I don't think that was the comeback she was expecting, but I think it's Steve that gets the comeback. Never mind, moving on quick. Steve on skates. He drinks a beer while on skates. Princess Roseboro Station. Or he skates like a princess, dressed as a princess. Well, that's what I was going to mention. The New England strip. Anybody else think that New England strip looks like net curtains? Because I said to Brad, I said, it's all right, mate, but the away strip, that purple colour, kind of looks like a fabric settee. And the white one looks like old net curtains. That's just... Yeah. Yeah, see if you can actually do any stunts. That's all people joined his channel for, just to see a stuntman. Turns out he's not that great, because he just sits on his ass and every now and again he falls over. Which I'm sure actors and normal people could do that. I can't skate. He can barely get himself dressed, the poor lad. Got to put some skates on. Oh. To be honest, I don't think I'd trust Steve with a set of skates, if I'm honest. You know, sharp blades around a stuntman. You could see things going missing. I know you can't skate, that's why I want to see you skate. Yeah. Playing Brazil on Saturday. Have you seen the Mick, have you seen the flag on the back of the collar on the England strip? You need to Google it. I mean, you said that, Steve. You said it. To his mittens to his sleeves so he doesn't lose them. Yep. No, not today. Says Eeyore in an Eeyore kind of tone. Not today. Not seen the New England strip probably yet, but I haven't bought it for 15 years. Don't expect the time. Yeah, it's when like the England strips of old used to kind of look like a winner's strip, and then we never actually did anything with it. Yeah, this doesn't look like a winner's strip. This looks like um, get back down the locker room and give it a good clean, your wet sponges, that type of look. If I'm honest, can I see? Yeah, that's because Stuntman's going live tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Simo and Stuntman's live on Tuesday. We know. Uh, yeah. Well, I don't want to sound anything other than what it should be, but what's wrong with it just being a red cross on a white background? I I, I don't get it. Why add in extra colours? Apparently, Nike says it's to unite people across football. I think Nike is kind of doing a cause and a Bud Light on the issue. Wait, buddy, you've been looking through the windows again. Well, that would be telling. Get my St. George Christmas ready for St. George's Day next month. Party of the year. I'm planning on doing obviously after I come back from Scotland. Um, I'm thinking of picking up 1 or 2 bottles of English whiskey uh, to do a St. George's Day live. Obviously, try and get Travel and Brew involved. Liam. Oh, wifey not well, so not sure what I'm actually doing. He's sitting in his shed, playing with himself. Steve, I don't have to look through the windows. I have cameras all over your house. By the way, the toilet cam needs a good wipe. And while you're at it, wash your hands. That looks like a training top, quite like the underarm design. Don't really see them. Yeah, and the fact that it's purple. I know that won't bother you, Disco, but I think that the whole thing of wearing a football top is sometimes you don't just wear it for football, either do you? You kind of starts to become like a casual shirt. Or the shirts from yesterday I used to. Um, yeah, all the colours underneath. That's what Steve says. I think Steve just had a bad weekend entirely last week. But I hope he took the dog out. I hope he's been walking that dog and picking up its crap all week. Because that's what the deal was, if I remember correctly. It's okay, buddy. Come we'll get a wash next time, Steve. Too much corned beef hash. Lovely. My head's up for English whiskey. Is Bimber. Yeah. I'll have to look into them. Disco. I know where I am. So Yorkshire's got a Filey Bay, Spirit of Yorkshire distillery. So I'm thinking some of theirs, and maybe a Cotswold. I've seen quite a lot of the Cotswold whiskey on offer. No comment to that one. Dude's top of the league. Should be top of the league too. That's about it. Imagination is a good thing to waste. And yes, I made Ali's soup, washed up and taken dogs out all week. Nearly. What do you mean nearly? That wasn't the deal. That was the deal because Phil told Ali to go to pick. Yep. L to the U to the K to the E to the Y. Hey up, Jimmy C. How you doing? J to the A to the N to the I to the E to the C. Mic drop. Hope you doing well, mate. Hello. Hello is Ali when she's not well. Just got off work. I know. No, I'm not drinking this. Well, I'm drinking a couple of bottles of Star Prime and Unfiltered on Saturday. That's my beer of choice this week. I picked up 5 bottles. That should last 2 hours. You know how that is, Steve. You mean Ali's twisted? You can't say Ali's twisted. That's unfair, Steve. She's not feeling well already, and now you're calling her twisted. Unbelievable. I can blame it. Oh well, fat fingers. Yeah. Hey up, Jim. Finally caught up on one of your tea time live streams. How do you look? Hope you're doing well, Jim. Good morning to you, sir. You're not drinking. I know. I'm quite shocked. So I kind of after having like 8 months of no beer, I just feel within myself the last couple of weeks I've seen it ramp up a little bit. I just don't want it to get to that level again, so I'm just going to take it easy. I say that, but I'm up in Scotland in 3 weeks, drinking whiskey for the entire week. So, you, me, Ali, twisted. That's all. Don't backtrack now, Steve. You've done it, mate. You've done it. I've already screenshotted it and sent it. That's how StreamYard and YouTube, every time you type in Slancher, comes up as plain text. If anyone's seen that. In a week, description taken. Actually, feel pretty damn good. Yeah. I find that as well, buddy, because I think I've got you know the seasonal disorder. Like most people get it during winter, But now, like, the sun's shining last few days, and I've made life decisions and stuff. I've perked up. I feel good in myself as well. Hey, Twisted. Some more for this year's Luke John's Kinky Christmas calendar. Put me down for one. Yeah, Twisted's on the first 11 month, and then Escobar is December. Hey, Joey. No work today. So I'm on the beer already. Breakfast beers. We talked about them earlier. You know, he's staying clear of the stairs because he's been kicked to the couch. That's why. Origin. Steve should wear a GoPro at all times so we get a good video the next time he takes a tumble. Like I said, he's not a particularly great stuntman. In fact, I wouldn't even say he's a stuntman. You know, it's one of these things. You fall down the stairs once, and yeah, the rest is history. Yeah, you're on the first 11 months Twisted, and then Escobar's December. I want him in his Santa suit. Jimmy could have 53 years young, and he doesn't look a day over 28. Oh, isn't that a positive thing to say? Makes a change. Phil's on something I don't know about on August. If anybody didn't see Friday, I had to talk that much just to get a word in over Phil. That's how that happened. Please don't get Steve talking about this, but oh, yeah, let's not. Let's not. Each one can come with a little. Each one can come with its own little gift, as made by Twisted Fairy. It's like a whole year of an advent calendar. Oh no! Imagine that. A full year, 365 days of a chocolate advent calendar. It'd be alright if it's like a Yorkshire tea one, where each day you get a different pack of little biscuits for your cup of tea. I might put that to them. I might make one up and tweet them or X them, whatever you call that one is these days. Woohoo! Yeah, April. Nah, don't have a clue. Well, that day I'll be saying happy birthday to your daughter. Not sure about that other thing. I'll be 35. Okay, 36, but I want to be Buddy's age backwards. And I'll be 35 next year. It's catching up on me. Little voodoo doll of Steve. So he can make him do his own stunts. Now we're talking. Just anytime he's next to a staircase, just prod him. No. Oh, cranberry scum with some clotted cream. Oh, Jim. Now you're talking. Now you're talking my language. Hello, you sexy northerner. Which is quite good because the last time Phil spoke to me, he told me to shut the F up. Happy goddamn Thursday, Philby Phil. Big Phil. Stuntman said that, mate. I wouldn't take it. Unbelievable. Oh, hey. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, everyone say hello to Phil. He's new here. Hello, Twisted. So what's your plans for the weekend, Phil? What's that? You're restricting yourself to only 2 hours of drinking. Steve's going to be disappointed. I lost one book last night. I had 969 subscribers. That's a very wonderful number. It's like having a guest over. My next birthday is 33. I just seriously double check how old I was the other day. I stopped selling my birthday after 18. Yeah. The 30s are the new 80s these day and age. No plans, mate. Yeah, because Steve doesn't know if he's doing anything because he's currently had a smacked ass and been put in the shed. So that's what we were talking about earlier. I'll be the big yowie. 5-0. Excellent for me. To the surfboards. I get doggy paddle the Humber. Yeah. I mean, there's worse rivers that you could doggy paddle in Big T. I'm not saying which ones. After the drinking age birthday, what else is there to celebrate? Yeah. Well, another year close to pension age. What's that? They're putting the pension age up again. By the time I get up to pension age, the pension age will be like 112 or something. That's what little gaps in mattresses are for. Put it away for a rainy day. It's getting very, very old. Snowflake, Steve. You don't like this thing. I dodged that asteroid. I wiped out the dinosaurs. I'm not going to say you look it too, Phil. Well, those grey hairs, mate, you're starting to look like somebody's wall. Yes, go and do that, Snowflake, Steve. Of course it is. Yeah. Just his dirty little no secret for over the weekend. You know, the rules. Yeah. Are you sure you celebrate that one, buddy? Afternoon staircase master. Told you, terrible stuff, man. I still have a few more stairs to become a master. On different levels as well. I'm certainly tell you don't celebrate at funeral. I do. Steve doesn't celebrate anything if it means he has to move or do anything. You know, like people can identify as things these days. I reckon Stuntman Steve just identifies as a couch. But don't go nicking his cushions. But you can probably sit on them. Just don't nick them. Yeah, not a problem, mate. I was only supposed to be going for half an hour. It's been 46 minutes. Oh, chat's flown. 10 lovely people in. There was a shrine. I was stuck on with photos and candles and everything. Steve's got about three men in his basement. Moving on. I don't like moving much. We know. Strawberry. Take care. Speak soon. He does like it when people sit on him, Luke. I heard that too, Trusted. Well, Phil might have told me. Disco. Bye, Phil. Isn't that nice? Phil comes in the chat. Hello, Disco, and everyone goes, bye, Phil. So, yeah, Saturday morning, very early one, 7:30 is coffee time. Why is it that early? Well, the Australian Grand Prix is on, so I'm going to be up at 3 a.m. anyway. So I thought, why not? Why not do an early morning coffee, round of coffee, which would be good, I think. So just looking away, I'll learn on Google about Dunfermline Whisky. Interesting stuff listening though. Yeah. Swiftly moving on. Yeah, cheers, buddy. Yeah, thank you all very much. 11 of you in till the end. Really do appreciate it. And hope you all have a lovely day, an amazing weekend. And if I don't see you on Saturday, I will be back with another tea time next Tuesday, probably the same time. So thank you all very much, and I'll see you on the next one.